She wanna know me, I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team, got what you need. Baby, won't you keep me coming?
Got dope like Pablo, cut dope like Pablo. Chop trees with the Draco. On the north got Diego. Say hasta luego. We'll be in rapping kilo. Snub nose with potato. Take out. No monkey in the jungle, blind hot like a sauna. Bouncing nothing, I'm trying to weave an anaconda. Jumping in the water, trying to slip across the water. Got see yours out, got me big bad for Ronald. Out bag of money, know I gotta have it. Savage, but I'm still a gentleman in Cali. Atlantic, nigga turn them in about the cabbage. Kill his whole family, they run off with the package. I just put a pack on the way to Bogota. Fuck his eyes out, and I'm telling what he saw. Real watch out, I don't know if he'll talk. Get a chainsaw and I'ma saw our legs off. They know that we're a gang, but they say that we'll ring. Investigating, taking pictures of the whole team. Undercover trying to do his thing.
What's up, y'all? What is up? What is up? What is up? It is your girl, EJ, the TV Junkie, and y'all already know what time it is. It's time for Raising Kanan, and y'all already know I do not do this by myself. I got the ladies with me. We are ready to talk about this because, y'all, we missed y'all. It's been a whole week. They took a break and all that stuff, and now we got to come back. And we got to talk about all the foolishness, all the shenanigans that went down. And we definitely got to get into the chat, y'all, so we can say what's up to everybody. But let me go ahead and get everybody up here. First and foremost, our girl, we've been missing you, boo. We've been missing you. What's up?
Who you been missing? You been
You.
missing? I miss y'all.
Been missing you.
I made my way back to y'all.
Yeah. Listen, I'm so excited about this episode, girl, because it was a lot going on, and I'm really ready to talk to y'all about it. I'm sad that I didn't get a chance to make it to the after show because after I saw it, which was the next day, ironically, but I was like, dang, I should have stayed up and tried to watch it. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and bring up Tamieka's Dennis in the building. Hey.
Ew. Hey y'all, hey Moochie, hey Tamieka, got your hair all in the bottom. Look, I gotta come back on camera, but I ain't doing it tonight.
Listen, it's okay. Listen, we're just happy to hear your voice.
You hear Queens is in the building.
Okay,
in the building.
Okay, she was Texas for like a whole hot second.
I know. I was in Texas for a whole month, y'all.
She was Texas for a whole hot second. That's all right. We listen. We welcome you to Texas, and girl, you are welcome here anytime.
I might end up staying. Okay.
Hey, that's even better. Hey, that's what's up. We got to bring up everybody's favorite diva. Y'all already know Nita, the diva, is in the building. Hey, boo.
Hey, thanks for having me. I am glad to be here for one of the best episodes. Child,
girl,
it just keep getting better and better.
And does. And listen, y'all, but last but certainly not least, we got our girl Ginger Snaps is in the building. Puff, puff, pass. Hey, girl.
What's going on, y'all?
Listen, nothing. Listen, we don't have one of the ladies up here tonight. Khandi Luv, she's not going to be able to make it tonight, but I'm sure she might pop up in the chat or something. Y'all know how she do. But we definitely are going to miss her and miss hearing what she got to say. But, you know, she'll catch us on the next go around. But, y'all, we got to move right on into the vibe check because I need to know how y'all was feeling about this episode and all of that good stuff. I see my blanket like right in the back. I'm gonna have to clear my background out, y'all. But anyway, I'm gonna start out with Moochie. What's your vibe, boo? I tried to put the things at the bottom, but y'all know how I go. Hold on, let me see if I can.
I see vibe check. Scrolling across the bottom.
But y'all know we do the. Hold on, let me see if I'm gonna change the thing. There we go. So. Was it sleepy junkie energy? Was it junkie tease? Did it have you in a chokehold, or was it full blown junkie mode, meaning that it was the best you had to run it back and watch it on repeat? What's your vibe, boo?
I'm gonna say it had the chokehold energy.
Okay.
Because one of my predictions did come out. I did say it was Pops and Snaps that did that whole thing with Famous. So that prediction came out. I predicted that when I did my trailer breakdown. Now I I know I'm wrong because I see it coming about what's that girl name that's with Kanan again?
Crystal.
So
Crystal?
yeah, Crystal. Yeah, so I know I was wrong about that. I thought Juke was gonna take her out. Um
Hey, that's okay though. But you got at least
the
you got
police
something, right?
working with Pops and Snaps, but I think he's gonna blame his mother for it. They've been shadowing the mother, and this is how they turn they manipulating that boy to turn him against his own mother, and that's why that explains why he did what he did to Tariq. If y'all got that.
Okay. Well, listen, we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it, and we gonna let you go ahead and break that all the way down because you know I'll be paying attention like that hard. Tamieka, vibe check.
This was full blown junkie mode. I was here for every single minute of it, baby. I was half asleep. And now I woke all the way up. I was jumping up out my bed. I was screaming. I know my neighbors was like, "Oh, she back. Shut the hell up, girl." But it was good. I enjoyed it. I was here for it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Nita the Diva. What's your vibe check? What's your rating of this episode?
Yes, ma'am. If you did not get it from the beginning, I am full blown junkie mode. It was everything for me. I love how the show is so patient, and so the payoff is really, really, really good. Like, if you're really waiting to dissect and just get the answers, it's like they're feeding it to you. They're not giving it to you too fast. They letting it play out. They are diverting some things. I loved it. It was good.
Okay, that's what's up. And last but not least, Ginger Snaps.
Hey y'all. Where my damn glasses so I can see the people. Okay. It's full blown junkie mode. It was a 9.5. I would have gave it a 10 if it wasn't for that dope fiend David. I can't stand him. His acting is just too goofy. So I'm gonna have to take a little point off just for David. And but otherwise, no, I love the whole episode.
Who's David? Is that Londale, the dude who played Londale?
No, that's the Korean dude, the junkie.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, so,
him.
Yeah, you make me sick too.
Yeah. Okay, that's what's up. Well, gotta say shout out to the chat. Shout out to Renee Beckham. Thank you for coming through. Jason, yes, at the end, I actually am going to play the trailer and we will talk about the trailer because I think it is worthy of a talk.
Absolutely.
What's up to Lawana? We thank you so much for coming and finally catching a live. Hey, girl.
Yeah.
Young Duda in the building. Flex, what up, dope? Denise in the building. Karima, hey, girl. Hey. Steven in the building. Anita. Tasha in the building. Hey, P. Bronson. RC's in the building. Suburbia Jones Effect. Hey, how you doing? And of course, we have, who else was in here? We had some more people in here. Anita, I think I said Jubu. Oh, there goes Demarcus. Hey, Demarcus. What's good? Go ahead and drop your crazy question because I know you about to ask it. And of course, we got Queen in the building. Thank y'all all. It's so many more of you guys in the building right now. We appreciate all of y'all. Hey, Ashley. We appreciate all of y'all. And I'll be checking in with the chat. Y'all know how we do. I try to keep it a little bit structured so that we can get through the episode. And then, of course, y'all know I'll be checking in with y'all to see what y'all think. But first, let's go ahead and get into a little icebreaker first. And y'all know, so you think you're a TV junkie. This is the Messy Junkie edition. Let me see what we got today. Would you rather, Nita, be married to Ghost, Older Kanan, or Unique? Now, keep in mind, because I am messy, this is Unique after the scar. This is Unique with the head injury. This is Kanan, older Kanan, as he was, exactly who he was. And this is Ghost with all the drama. He gonna end up leaving you for a white girl, Hispanic girl, whatever you want to call her. All of that. So keep in mind all of these things before you pick, but have at it.
Absolutely. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with the the crazy unique. I think if I keep my head down and I just collect the checks and collect the money, I'll be okay. Okay.
I love it. Okay, Tamieka, who you going with?
Yeah, I don't like none of these choices.
Right.
Oh man. Um, Believe it or not, I'm gonna take older Kanan because I think he always gonna be gone. He ain't gonna be home with me. He gonna be out in the streets doing his foolishness. So
Okay, that part. Inga Benga, who are you taking, girl?
Is it okay if I sleep with all three of them?
You know what?
You gotta marry this
You
one.
dirty whore.
Look, I'm grown. I don't got time to
love
play
it.
games. I'm not a kid. Let's just get right to it.
Look,
So
you
can I
dirty
just sleep with
whore.
all, one on a Monday, another one on a Tuesday, another on a
Listen.
Thursday.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at that.
You
Married.
know what I'm saying?
You
I'm not trying to
dirty
have
whore.
babies. I just want to get my swerve on all three of them. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Okay.
You just gonna be throwing that all in a circle.
In the circle. That's right.
Okay.
But if I had to marry, I'm probably with Tamieka, older Kanan, because he ain't gonna be home. He gonna be in the street, and then I'll just be home cooking my food. And when he home, you just give him a plate, let him sit down, and leave me alone. So, yeah, maybe older Kanan. Ghost would get on my nerves. He just run his mouth too much. I think. I don't know.
Exactly.
She say Ghost gonna run his mouth too much. Okay, well, I'm not mad at that at all. Okay, last but certainly not least, Mooch, who we marrying?
Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna say Ghost because I want to live in the lap of luxury. And I just keep my head down and don't say nothing. You go ahead and be with your first love and just bring the money home.
And you can have all the designer pocketbooks and
Mhm, there you go.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Listen, so for me, I am definitely marrying Ghost, and I'm telling you why. Because I don't care about him going to get with old girl. I don't
Yep.
give a darn. All I'm gonna do is just live my best life and turn a blind eye. Because Unique, he probably gonna cut me. He probably gonna do something weird to me. Like I'm probably not gonna live to see another day. He probably gonna lock me in the house or something. And we
That's
probably
true.
not gonna live a lavish life because the ninja can't stay with no work. So we're not doing that. And Kanan, I don't know where he go with the wind. You know what I'm saying? Like he might just forget about me. He might leave me at the house and don't come back. I don't know. I'm not gonna get out there and get no job. Ghost, I know, is gonna have stability. I know that I am going to be well taken care of. All I gotta do is just close my eyes.
That
Okay.
is true,
I don't
Inga.
know.
You might got a good point on that one
I
because
just feel like the way he did Tasha, it was just like a bad.
yeah, but forget all that. She wants to live in a lap. Her and Moochie want to live in a lap of luxury. So I do understand. I do get their point though. But if you basing on Tasha thing, oh yeah,
I
the
don't
hell
want
with
the
no.
same outcome as Tasha now.
Oh yeah, but Tasha,
I'm not gonna
No, you're gonna keep your
I'm-
head there like you said, and
Yeah.
live a
And
good
now-
life.
She wanted the lap of luxury too.
yeah, but
That was a problem.
if you
But she
think
was-
about she wanted the biggest drug dealer in New York.
yeah, that's what she
That's what
wanted.
she
When
wanted.
he
That's
say
right.
that he want to go
Now, when he
legit,
was talking about let's go legit, I would have
I'm
been
going
going to that
legit.
club with my brother. All right, with my
Exactly.
baby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, we would have
But-
made a little bit different choices, but
Yeah.
even if he did sneak out and decide that he was gonna go be with Angela on the side or whatever, listen, I'm still gonna listen. You don't have to be the biggest drug dealer in New York. Go do what you do. See, Tasha made some mistakes
Right.
when it
Made
came to a
mistakes,
few things.
Yeah.
So I'm because I don't care about that
So-
because 9
and
times out of 10, I'm
y'all
gonna figure
wanna
out how
be
to do
able-
my.
Y'all want to be able to go to lunches during the day with Mark not what's her chick name? Was it Marquise? Not Marquise. What was her name?
She Marquisha, what you do?
No,
Yeah, you know who I'm
Lotta.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she Keisha on there too.
It was Lucky.
Keisha. Mhm.
She always
Yeah.
playing a damn Keisha. Damn, she always playing Keisha. So yeah, look, Keisha, you want to go to dinners and lunches and hang out with her.
Let's see what the people
I
had
would
to
have been
say.
working the books. That's all I'm gonna say. I would have been doing the
Okay.
books in the club and playing my position. And it probably wouldn't have went down if she would have worked it the way she worked it instead of trying to put him back in the game. We all know this.
That is true. Listen, Renee said ghost. Catalyst said ghost. Hey, TP. So good to see you, bro. Karima said she would marry Ghost Girl all day, every day. Yes, young boy. We some doggone freaks in the building.
Love young boy.
Somebody said, unfortunately, Inga, I like the way you think. Hey,
Hey, Sally.
We great no kids up there. Just keep it real. Just keep it real.
Young boy said, of course, EJ is asking the questions. What did you think, young boy? Who else is going to be up here asking these questions like this? Listen, it is what it is. We got to bring a little spice to it, okay? Do what it do. Okay, there's somebody say, what up? I don't see. I'm trying to see if anybody else said who they would go with. Okay, that was it. So let's get into the episode, y'all. That was a little icebreaker. As a matter of fact, I think I got one more. Hold on, one more. Would you rather be raised by Rock or Marvin? Moochie, Rock or Marvin?
Marvin.
Tamieka, Rock or Marvin?
Oh, dang. Can I be raised by both? Because Marvin gonna have the food.
Yeah, Rock used to cook. She ain't cooking no more. What's going on with that?
Cooking that Crizat.
Oh my goodness.
That part.
Oh, God. Oh, man. I'll take Rock.
Nita, who you taking, Rock or Marvin?
You know I'm taking the Rock.
Okay, I'm taking Rock too. Hey, okay, Inga, who you taking?
Look, I probably want Marvin to be my daddy, but but unfortunately, I think my daddy ain't gonna live too much longer. So I don't know. I guess be raised by Rock, because she got a nice big house and everything. So even if she go away, I still be living good. So
okay, that part. Monique 69 Ways in the building. Hey, boo. She said Marvin. A lot of people are saying Marvin. I say Marvin, but it depends on the gender, in my opinion.
You're right.
And somebody actually said Rock. All right, y'all. So we already checked in with the chat. Again, appreciate you guys. Make sure you're dropping what you think about the episode in here. I was bored today, y'all. So y'all know I was just doing the most.
I know.
With my girl Moochie on me.
I'm liking what I see.
Right.
So we gotta talk about this episode, y'all, because it was a lot of things that went down in this episode. First and foremost, we lost Quan. Imani out here trying to push up on our boy. We had B-Rilla out here just doing the absolute most. And Juke says Rock didn't do it. And Kanan said Rock definitely, you don't know. It ain't Ish Rock wouldn't do. Shut up, Kanan. I can't stand Kanan, y'all. We gotta talk about all of this.
Wrong about that.
Listen, it might be, but come on now, come on. There was a reason why she unalived the D Wiz. I would call him Wiz something, but there was a reason why she did.
She didn't have a choice with that. Remember,
she didn't have a choice. She had to let him go. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, Kanan is being a little extra, but we're going to get to him in a minute, and we're going to really talk about that a little bit more. What'd you think, though, Moochie, about Quan getting just... I was ready. What'd you think?
What I think about Quan getting dropped?
Was it a good move or not?
Consequences and repercussions with this move with Marvin. I'm worried about his safety, but I'm glad Quan is gone. He ain't like Rock.
He says, which one said bored as hell. Listen. Sometimes you gotta come with a little something different, do a little something different.
So it's a little razzle dazzle.
A little razzle dazzle. It was funny. But yeah, I think there are gonna be consequences too, boo. What about you, Tamieka? Think there are gonna be consequences?
Listen, Marvin got consequences on consequences on consequences coming to him any damn way.
Everywhere.
Bye, Quan. Hong Kong Fu. What is it called?
Hong Kong Fu.
It was time for you to go. Yes. I was so happy that wig got blown back.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to shift gears and talk about Louie and Imani. Lou, and Imani. What y'all think, Inga? What did you think about the fact that Imani feels like we're coming on a little bit strong? She wants him to talk about his feelings. He say he ain't ready to talk about it. Then there's a moment where he's like, he's all in. Like, I guess they in a relation. I don't know. I said, did y'all just get in a relationship? I don't like her for Lou for whatever reason. I don't know what it is, and I don't know why. But what are your thoughts?
No, I don't like her for him, and I think she's doing too much, asking too many questions, and Lou not going to talk to her about anything. So um, yeah, I just think she need to go. Just like, why is she that much in love already? Like, it's just too fast. It's just too much and too fast, and he got to be careful with her. He definitely got to be careful with her. And I'm definitely happy that Hong Kong Fooey is out of here. So
You know what?
I was cheering.
When he called them Hong Kong Fooey, that was funny.
That was hilarious.
I hollered. That was so hilarious. You know,
Out of there, brother. Out.
yeah, but she doing too much. I just think, she's doing too much. But y'all, we did get a little bit of backside action from Lulu. Did y'all like that?
Girl, I was like, okay, pull them pants up slow. I see you, Lulu.
We got a nice butt.
I did look at it about 3 or 4 times. I won't even
I was
lie.
looking at the back.
And it wasn't ashy. It was like
it wasn't
nice
ashy.
oiled
I
up.
said, go ahead and pull it up slow, Lulu.
You can't even say baby oil without feeling like a predator.
No, please don't stop with the baby oil. Please don't stop with the baby oil.
Oh, let me get these super chats real quick. Shout out to DeMarcus with the $4 super sticker. Appreciate you so much, brother. And we also have another super sticker from DeMarcus. Hold on, was this a super sticker? Oh, no. This is a super chat, actually. Where the marriage question between Rock, Pernissa, and Imani. Listen, DeMarcus, if you had to choose between one of these women, who you marrying? Rock, Pernissa, or Imani? Moochie,
Tell Suburbia and Flex the answer too.
Yeah, all of y'all answer. If you had to choose between one of them, who you married, I would marry Rock all day long. I'm telling you right now. Listen, we going out like some straight up. Yeah. I'm marrying Rock.
Yeah,
Tamieka, who you marrying?
This is not even. This is not even a good question because everybody gonna marry Rock.
Rock. Get Imani out of here. Imani annoys the hell out of me.
Yeah, we don't even know her like that.
That's right. She hasn't earned her spot to be in questions like this.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I like her so far, but she next door you run.
I got an unpopular opinion, y'all. I might have switched on y'all side. Y'all was talking about y'all think she the op. Y'all, I'm thinking she the op. I'm thinking she is the op. It's too many questions. She going too hard. She doing too much. Girl, shut up.
I'm with you, Nita, on that one. Yes. Yeah.
So I got a sneaky suspicion about her. So I ain't with her.
Listen, everybody so far said they marrying Rock, and Young Boy talking about, of course you picking Rock. EJ shaking my head. Listen, I wasn't the only one picking Rock out in this mud. That was the only choice.
Yeah, but why would you marry Pernessa? I mean, you got to take care of Pernessa. Pernessa can't be that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I need somebody who can take care of themselves. I need somebody who's gonna be independent. I need somebody who can make decisions. I need somebody who can fight, because I'm a lover, not a fighter. I need somebody who can get out here and pull that blicky.
And Pernessa scared for her own life right now. She trying to figure out what she gonna do.
What I look like trying to protect her? She gonna be out of there.
She's like Rapunzel. She's up in the castle. You see where you need to put her.
Right. Right.
Look, I said okay. As long as you keep on those packages of those brown envelopes coming. Okay.
Listen, DeMarcus said he marrying Pernessa all day. I'm putting the chat up on the screen, y'all, so everybody can see the chat all over the board. Because I realize sometimes y'all can't see the chat that everybody else is seeing. So I am going to put it up here. So look, we got to talk about the biggest thing that really irritated my damn spirit on this freaking episode, y'all. This was Kanan saying that he believes it to be Rock. He's actually telling Juke that he thinks that it's Rock. Now, I'm going to tell y'all why it irritates me, and then I want to hear what everybody else has to say about this. The reason why it irritates me is because Kanan is not even thinking about anything else. Like, he's so upset with Rock that he's not even thinking about the fact that Snaps and Pop has a connection with the police too. Does that automatically mean that they were the ones who did it? It is everybody who has a connection with it. Shouldn't they all be a suspect? I guess is my major point. But the only suspect that you seem to have in your mind is your mom, just because you saw a payoff. But clearly, everybody in this game is paying off police, right? Like, that's the only way to be in this game, is to pay off the police. Exactly. So why are we not thinking that far ahead? Instead of you going straight to the enemy and arming them with what you even think. Like, this is just so crazy to me, because he's just not thinking straight. And I feel like he's done this so many times, and I get it. He's young. I understand. I'm not saying, what I'm saying is that he think he know every damn thing, and he don't. Mm-hmm. And it irritates the hell out of me all the time. Mooch, you got the floor. Your go.
With this whole thing, I feel like Kanan, he always trusts the wrong people. Right, with this, and you letting them know basically what you thinking, and you going outside of the family. You need to be like the Italians, yo. Don't go outside the family with your thoughts like this. I'm glad he spoke to Juke about it, but he messed up when he went to Pops and Snaps, and it's gonna be. It's just making me wonder. Would he? I hope we don't see that. Because I'm tired of seeing that storyline with somebody taking out their parents.
It's coming, Moochie. So go ahead and brace yourself, baby.
That's what I said. Either him or Juke. I can see it.
It's happening.
Yeah, I think so too.
So you think Juke gonna do it?
I can see it. Right now, Juke is still being logical about it. Kanan is being emotional. I get so emotional. Okay, that's what Kanan is doing. He all in his feelings. I get why he feels that way because of the history with his mother. But if he was thinking logical, it's like you literally just gave yourself the answer. You gonna talk about, I'm gonna go talk to Pops and Snaps because they got connects with the cops. That was like, it's in your face. Even the faces they was making when he came and when they was like, why you asking that, and who do you think did it? At least he had some type of damn sense where he was like, I don't know, that's why I'm asking y'all. I do give him credit for that,
but you know what I was thinking with that aspect? He did the same thing with Ronnie once he found out it was Ronnie that did it, he he played along. So I'm banking on him playing along instead of the outcome y'all saying I need to brace myself for.
I hope so, Moochie.
I personally, I'm hoping that Juke is going to be the voice of reason, and that she will be the one that kind of low key figures it out. I'm hoping that Rock also reads between the lines of what Crystal was trying to say, because why you just didn't say it? Like, girl, doing too much.
Girl, that's Nita, what I thought she was going there for.
Right, that's right.
Yeah, Nita, you got the floor, boo. What's good with Kanan?
I don't know. Maybe the thing I'm thinking about is that maybe Crystal kind of clammed up because she's just maybe scared of Rock in her own way. She has like this thing. She don't want to act like she like. I feel like she came in there on some. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Like, kind of like, I'm not saying it all because at the end of the day she's loyal to Kanan. But at the end of the day, I still feel like she should have just put it on the line. The thing about Kanan with Rock, that thing is bothering me, making my itch, because his bias that he has against his mother. He sees Snap and Pops doing the same thing. You got to pay to play. He saw his mother do the same exact thing. You got to pay to play. But then all of a sudden, your mother got all these sinister motives behind this whole thing that doesn't even really serve you. So, girl, when I tell you Kanan irks my nerves, oh my god, I can't even, just because of this young Kanan, I can't even see the older Kanan right. And I feel like I'm not supposed to see him right, because he never was right. He was cold, he was gangster, he was all that. Y'all got all that. But baby girl, a good person, no, he is not. No.
Okay, and Ginger Snaps, you got the floor, blue. I can't talk blue. Kanan, what you think? Like, what did you think of him having the audacity to believe that only Rock could be the one and not having any other suspects in this whole
Yeah,
situation?
that was just stupid. And, like he riding down the street, and he was riding down the street. He see, oh Lord, what's
It's
wrong?
echo. Uh-uh. Oh no.
Hello.
I want to make sure it's not me.
I don't know. It's echoing somewhere. Hold on. Is it me? I don't know. It doesn't echo when I talk, and it doesn't echo with anybody. Just when
Hello.
Nita talks. Okay, there you go. There you go. Try it
Can y'all
again.
hear? Okay. I don't know.
Okay, try it again.
Maybe I need to get out and come back in.
Okay, go out, come back in, and then.
Okay. Yeah. Let me see what's.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we talked about that. We're gonna move on to the next one. Then when Inga come back, she'll give us her thoughts over that. So y'all, we got to talk about OC, bye, little joker. The police officer is still out here talking to everybody. He talked to Juke. He went and talked to Unique, trying to figure this out. And then Be Real finally has to be real with Lou about what was actually going on. Let's start out with OC. I'm gonna start with you, Tamieka. I mean, I think we all saw this coming. I don't think it's really a surprise that this was going to happen. But the way Nick did it, when we were going through this scene, when I'm looking at the scene, the first thing I said, oh, Nick is about to just say, oh, you want to be gone, you gone now. I really thought that's how he was going to say it. And then he said something along those lines. I said, I don't know why I saw that, but there it was. What are your thoughts about OC exiting the way he has exited?
OC didn't know how to read the room. First of all, my money would have got taken off the top. I would not even still been here. I wouldn't have been like, oh, I can't go home. I need to get out of here. Kanan knows, like, that all of that was just dumb as hell. But if y'all didn't see, shout out to Moda J. He did interview this young man. He seemed really cool. And he said that he wasn't doing the booger sugar. He really did have allergies. That's what they told him when he went for the court. So I was cracking up because I said, we all had you doing the booger sugar, okay? But he was begging for it. Like, especially after you seen Unique pop up, even all his peoples, when their eyes was getting big, like, oh shit. He still didn't catch on. He still was talking about, oh, I need to get going. You got going all right. It just wasn't the way you was expecting it to be. I don't know how he didn't see the writing on the wall.
Exactly.
I'm like, read.
Poor little ting.
Okay. Out of there. Inga, I want to come back to you about Kanan because you didn't get a chance to say what you need to say. Let's kind of test your mic out and see what we got going on.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Hey.
Okay. No, I was just saying, I agree with y'all about the Kanan thing. I mean, he was going down the street. He see his mother, doing a little something with them dirty cops. Instead of just pulling over to the side, blow your horn, get your mother's attention, ask her what's going on. He don't do that. He don't ask no questions. He just jumped to the conclusion, oh, yeah, that's her. She's the killer. She did it. And I was like, I thought that was just stupid of him. Just like, why can't you just ask her what's going on?
He claimed that he always in the dark about stuff. She don't tell the truth. Just ask some questions. I just feel like at this point, if he would just talk to her, he might actually get some answers. If he would just have a conversation instead of being so passive aggressive all the damn time, it just irritates me at this point. But I see both sides of it, but I can still be very much irritated by him, even though I can understand. But I feel like I have the right to feel irritated because he just irritates me. Moochie, any feelings on OC before we move on and talk a little bit about be real or not being be real, or having to be real rather?
Be dummy.
You're right. That part.
Be stupid. Be dummy. Be all of that.
Go ahead, boo. You got the floor. Yes, you. Mooch. Hold on, boo. For some reason, you sound like you real far away.
How about now?
It's still low.
It still sound like you really low.
Oh no. How about
let me see.
How about now?
I'm gonna try to turn you up and see
I can
if it'll
still
work
hear
on mine.
you, but
We can still hear you though, but go ahead.
sorry.
It's faint, but
It's like real faint. I don't know what it is. It just sounds like you just moved away from the mic or something.
Kind of far back. I don't know what's going on, but oh, see, I kind of knew, I knew it was that was coming. We all knew that was coming.
Mhm.
And as far as how he did it, did you see how those other dudes was looking at him?
Yeah.
They looking at him like, yo, we know this brother ain't right. Something like the elevator don't go all the way to the top.
Yeah. The thing was, I'm sorry, I don't mean to jump in, Moochie, but the thing was, I don't even think he was really irritated at OC at first. It felt like he got some bad news from
He
Big
did.
Dude about
He did.
Sean.
Yeah,
And
we
then
did. Yeah.
he just kept on picking and picking.
That's what he was mad, but right.
Girl, he got all that.
Right. He was like, I got to go. I'm like, he said, well, be gone then. Pew, 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 pew.
Exactly.
And he went flying back like the Chucky doll or the My Buddy doll, if y'all old enough to remember the My Buddy doll. That's what he reminded me of.
Yeah.
I hollered. I laughed so hard. I had to keep rewinding it. It was so funny.
It was.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
It was
shout out to
pretty.
the actor, but that was hilarious.
I said, Nick, you ain't have to do that little boy like that. He was gone after the first shot.
Hey, Mooch, do me a favor. Go out and come back in, and let's see if it'll readjust the sound.
Oh.
If I leave, will it leave from the other stuff too, or no?
No.
You're just exiting the thing and then coming right back in. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's all I did.
It's not
I just got
gonna
out and came
disconnect
back
you. You'll be fine. All right, there we go. Okay. Now let's see. So we talked about. Oh, we have to talk about be stupid and be dumb. And what you say? What else we got? Be dummy, be stupid.
Dummy, be stupid.
Listen, I call him be fake, be dumb, be stupid, be dead. We tired of you. 'Cause this is
Be
just
ignorant, be ugly, be all that. He's all
so
that.
unnecessary character. Oh, he irks my nerves.
Very unnecessary. We didn't even have to have this character.
Mm-mm.
Like,
Okay.
I mean, why they had to put him in there?
Okay.
They didn't even have to have him.
Let me bring Mooch back. Okay, Mooch, I'm gonna let you start so we can test out your mic and see. I don't hear the buzzing anymore when you came back in, so there we go. We should be good.
Right.
But talk about be real, be dumb, be stupid, be all of the above, be fake, be dead.
Yeah.
No. He's just one of the dumb criminals.
Yes.
And Lou, I knew he was gonna bring Lou back into it because the way I thought it was gonna be the other way around. He was gonna take him out. I didn't know he was gonna go and take them dudes out for him. And I hope this don't come back to bite him because he did it in front of him, and I hope he don't have loose lips.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so my husband said that what did he say? Shit, I just forgot. I had it in my head and then what did he say about this?
There was another dude that was with them too.
He said he thinks that that Lou might get caught up in this one. That's what he said. He said that this might be what takes Lou down. Like he think he gonna get the clanks. I don't know if I think that, but I mean it's a possibility. Be dead, be real, be dummy, be stupid. Tamieka, you got the floor. What are your thoughts on this Joker?
He needed to go too. Lulu should have popped him too. Period. Like, why are you coming to me like I'm your daddy, crying and confessing now? These are my confessions. Like, I was so mad. I was so pissed off that Lulu is trying to go clean up his mess and have meetings with Kenyatta. Like, no. First of all, I didn't want Lulu back in the game, but let's not all get confused. I'm seeing everybody say Lulu is back. I guess y'all mean back in terms of
he never went nowhere.
Getting out the street, but yeah, he never went nowhere. He never left. He was
just
still
decided
here,
to clean his life up and stop drinking, but he never gone
Just
away.
because
He's
he
not
was
no
drinking
sucker. He was never a sucker.
and depressed, that doesn't mean that when it's time to come out, like bring him out. What he told y'all, we straight killers, yo. Like Lulu don't miss. He not gonna miss. That's one thing we not gonna play with. That's why even when B Rilla was playing in his face that time in the in the studio talking about, oh, I would like to see that side, and he told him you don't want to see it. Like, and this was makes me feel like B Rilla's trying to set him up too, because why he keep telling him, oh, the old Lulu, why you couldn't do it? I don't see you doing a damn thing. Like,
Right.
this was annoying to me, even though I enjoyed, seeing Lulu get out here and do what needed to be done, but
all of that. I think when people say that he's back, I think because we saw Lulu go through a transition where he didn't want to be this no more, where he wanted to be done with it. He wanted to be done with this life. But at the end of the day, this life just keep calling him back.
Exactly.
Keep calling me back. Keep calling me back. And there it is, and I think when you see Lulu get active, it's different when Lulu do stuff, it's just different. Like, I think that's what make you love the character in the beginning, and to see him have that downward spiral that he had, it was like, damn, Lulu, damn. And now it feels like, oh, you back. Because I know I was one of those people that was
hard to watch him going on that spiral, but I hope he take B Rilla out too.
I think he needs to, because I don't think that he's gonna be
get
legit.
rid of B Rilla by next episode. Yes,
I think
please.
he has no choice but to get rid of him because he's a weak link. He's a weak link. We don't know if he's gonna keep his mouth closed. Nah, he got to go.
Yeah. I agree, young boy. I think that's what it is. Season 1 Lou is back. Like, this is definitely season 1 Lou.
Oh,
He is definitely back. So we got the cop that's been going around Nita, that's been talking to Unique. Like, for a while, I thought this cop was like the dirty cop. Like, I really thought he was the one who was in on it. But do you think he really is trying to really like solve the case? He out here talking to him. He tried to roll up on Juke. Like, do you really think that he is like really trying to solve this?
Absolutely not, girl. He is the ring leader. Girl, I didn't think so at first, but I am. That's why I always kind of thought about Malcolm. Like for some reason, everything always kind of pointed back to the police and to Malcolm. If you notice that the last time we saw Fame, he was in police custody. The last time we see Crystal, now we're gonna get to her. If we get to her, we're gonna get to her. But the police then got her. And I don't see things ending up good for Crystal. So, listen, it's the police for me. Because at the end of the day, at the beginning of the season, I think they had this whole probe on the police force and all that stuff. They just kept trying to say something about the police. I think it's just all a big cover up with the police. So, yeah, no.
Okay, listen, I'm not mad at that. Let me take this off. Let's go over here to the chat real quick, and see what y'all got going on in the chat. Again, thank you everybody in the chat. We appreciate y'all guys tuning in and hanging out with us and talking Raising Kanan episode 8. Young Boy said, I don't want to see Juke going at Rock or Marvin. Me neither. How come every new female that appears annoys most fans, then turns out not to be so bad? Like Crystal, for example. I still can't stand Crystal. I don't like Crystal because of the way that Crystal did Juke. I will never like that. I love Juke, and I will never forget how she did Juke. I will never forget how that character came in here acting a damn fool. And although she has like some like for Kanan and she seems to care about him, I don't like the way she be coming at Rock, because all she have is a one-sided story and she don't even have the other side of the story, but yet we still keep coming at Rock as if Rock is the only problem. I'm not saying that she is not a problem. I'm saying that she ain't the only problem, and that's what irritates me about Crystal. So I'll probably never be a fan, but I ain't mad at it, but that's just my thoughts. Kanan going to smoke Unique. I hope so. I would love to see that, young boy. Could Imani be connected to Snaps and Pops? She was asking about Famous, maybe to see what Lulu suspects. Anybody got a comment for that one?
Not yet.
What you say, Mooch? Because I feel like I hear you talking.
Snaps and Pops. I don't see the connection.
You don't see it? Okay.
I feel like we don't know if she's with the law, because now she's starting to ask too many questions.
Yeah, she could be with the po-pos. That I'll never put against anybody. I'll definitely, could be. Jody Brown said that Kanan is a smart dummy. Listen, Tamieka, DeMarcus said, so y'all like Crystal now? Crystal not afraid of Rock. What you got to
I
say?
still don't like Crystal, but I always keep it real. I gave her credit the last time she talked sense to him, and this episode when she talked sense to him. Her and Juke is really the only two right now that's talking sense to him. He ain't got nobody else that got the sense God gave a roach around him, and he damn sure ain't got none. So he needs that person that's gonna tell him something that makes some damn sense. So I gave her credit for that, and I don't want to see the cops torturing her. Like, I ain't here for that.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, I still feel the same way. My feelings ain't changed.
Yeah, my feelings ain't changed about her either.
Yeah. Hey, Samara
No,
Boo. Hey,
no,
it's so good to see you.
I mean, but I gave me and Tamieka gave her credit for, like for the good things she did do, talking to
Yeah.
Kane and talking to Rock, whatever. But but I don't care if they smoke her, get rid of her. I'm cool with that too. Like, it's fine.
I don't want to see the cops do anything to
But
her.
I don't want to
Like,
see
I
the
don't want to
cops.
see
I don't
that
wanna
happen.
see
No,
that.
no,
Yeah.
no. We don't want to see that part now.
They are rewriting the same storyline with Lulu and Unique against Rock from season 1. You think so, Monica? Okay. Hi, Miss Smigazin. Good evening. Happy Sunday. Hey, Daria.
Hey,
MJ said Rock is the main problem. Listen, I ain't saying she ain't a problem, but listen, she is more than her just a problem. Her and
Exactly.
Kanan is they and shit at this point. Marvin problem. Hell, there's a lot of problems
The
out here.
biggest problem.
Crystal is an opportunist, still don't like her. Monica says she still don't like her. Monica says she don't see the good in this heifer and she don't like her. I'm an ad lib for Monica. Because why? Young boy said, I don't like Crystal going at Juke and Rock, but she is nice and thick, so she's a cutie pie. Listen, you started that this time, young boy, so don't be saying nothing when I be talking about Lulu and them buns, okay? You started it. All righty. All right, y'all. So it looks like that's everything that everybody had to say in the chat. We're going to go ahead and finish the episode on up. Hold on. No, that's not the right part. Hold on.
Lulu and them sweet buns, them sweet sticky buns.
Them sticky buns. Okay. That part. Where's my thing down here? Okay, let me just put it back up there. Hey, my stuff be going out of order. Let me see. Where was we at? We just did the chat check-in. So now we got to talk about the biggest op, okay? Because there's always an op. There's always somebody who is doing the absolute most. And Moochie has to start this one because Moochie called this one 100%. She was right. Snaps and pops, you are the weakest link, the biggest op, all of those things. Because why? Why we even have to do all of this, I don't even know. I don't even feel like they even really knew what Famous knew. And can somebody still tell me what the hell does Famous know? I don't know. Moochie.
Can you hear me?
Okay, you gotta speak up a little bit, but go ahead. You got the floor. I'm gonna mute so that we can hear you.
I was saying I don't think it was done for that. I don't know what's wrong with my mic. I ain't been here. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. But like I said, I don't think that now I feel like I can't even hear y'all. I can't hear y'all now.
You can't because I put us on mute so that we could maximize your voice along. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, with this whole thing, I Rock gave a warning to Kanan when they walked out of their spot when they both went to go see Pops and Snaps, and she was trying to work out that deal where he didn't have to give back the money. She told him how sneaky they was. That's why they've been around so long. So I don't understand how he's not taking whatever knowledge she is giving to him and dropping gems, because Rock do be dropping gems to her son, and he don't take heed to none of them because he's so stuck in his ways and stuck in his head. He seen those same cops with his mother as well as Pops and Snaps, like EJ said earlier. So I don't understand why he's not putting 2 and 2 together.
Okay, that part. Absolutely. No, 100% agree. Because listen, why? And what? Okay, I need to know just by show your hands, y'all. Who was actually surprised that it was snaps and pops? I wasn't. I'm not gonna put my hand. I wasn't surprised, but I was. I didn't know, but I wasn't surprised.
Right.
Anybody surprised by it?
I was. I didn't have no. I just didn't see it. I was surprised.
You were surprised?
Yeah. Why'd y'all think it was them? Because I didn't even pat him in my radar really.
Well, I didn't take them off the board only
Right.
because of the fact that I was like, who would have a reason to want to take out Famous? When they started saying that he knew stuff about that he was giving the cops information, I was like, it can only be a couple of people. That's why when Moochie gave her theory about snaps and pops, I was on board with that theory because that was one that made sense. Rock never made sense to me. The other cop, I thought it was more so him, to be honest. I didn't know. I thought he was somewhere in the mix too, but I still ain't gave up on him yet because I don't know if he, know what side.
Well, I knew it would be
on.
some cops. I didn't know Pop. I didn't know Rice Krispie gang was involved. I knew it was some dirty cops though, but not the Rice Krispie gang. I just didn't know it was them.
Young boy said he figured it was them too, because it was all after when Juke said that somebody had to give the order, like the streets had to be the one. I was like, well, those are the ones that make sense at this point, because I 100% did not believe that it was Rock ever.
But my thing is like, well, why would she do that? Pop is the one that's really running everything. It ain't Snap, it's her, and he just, her
they
partner.
a team. Inga, have you not seen them outfits? They a team.
Oh yeah, I know they're a team, but she still is the one that's still running stuff.
Yeah, I think
so. But they didn't know Famous. Famous didn't know them. But I think it was that 411 song. I think it was, what's the 411? I think he was putting all this information in them damn songs.
No,
They probably just didn't want nothing to come back, whatever, because whatever affects Kanan would affect their business too. So
right. And I think that's the direction that they're going. However, when I was thinking about who knows something, because I remember Malcolm saying that he was a lame, he talked too much. I remember him saying these types of things like to Kanan and seeing him in the precinct and stuff like that. That's why I was looking more at the cops.
I always thought it was dirty cops. I really did, but I didn't. I didn't realize it was that Snap and Pop would have been the one
to call the order.
Yeah, that's where. Yeah,
they on the board, but it feels like they just in the background, like just almost like the Italians, just letting them play the board and and they just sitting back. So that's what it felt like to me.
Well, one thing for sure is that they are about to take an opportunity, and we will talk about that in a little bit, but they are definitely going to take this opportunity because we all see it coming from a million miles away, what's headed, and we'll talk about that in the predictions. I want to switch gears and talk about E.T. for a minute because E.T. was real quick to let Marvin know that he gave that call, that you were the one who said to do it. And while he's not really lying, I really feel like it was left to interpretation when he said
he did not give a call.
He did not give a call. Hold on, Inga. He said handle it, but I feel like it's left up to interpretation of how you handle it.
Handle it don't mean I'm telling you to go and take out the Italian dude's guy, a maid guy.
But he didn't know that. Remember, he didn't
have all that information.
He didn't have the information.
He didn't have information. That's true.
Yeah.
But I think E.T. is trying to throw it on him. That's because he's trying to take it off of himself. That's where I looked at it.
And I think it's in the same line when Rock tell Marvin to do something and Marvin take it a step further and like, whoa, we didn't say all that. Yeah. Like that type of situation.
I think he needed to be very specific, but I do feel like he could, like if you told that story to Stefano, I think Stefano might agree.
And that's why E.T. shouldn't have not lived past this episode. He should have been gone right next to Londell, a dirt nap on the ground.
Yeah.
Exactly. But Tamieka, you got the floor, boo. What's your thoughts? E.T., Marvin, in this situation that he finds himself in, and we're going to have a conversation later with him and Rock. Go ahead and talk about both of those because he has to tell Rock now. He ain't got no choice.
Yeah, ET got a phone home. It's time for him to go on up to glory. And I don't know why Marvin trying to make excuses for him, because at this point he's definitely a liability. I was glad he did tell Rock he ain't have no, he had no choice at this point. But I'm trying to say, ET is from the streets. He ain't dumb. He been playing numbers and doing all this stuff in the streets and playing back and forth. Marvin still don't even know the part about Unique yet, let alone what he get him into with Stefano. You telling me you don't know that this is a maid dude, and you don't know what happens if you mess with a maid dude? I'm not gonna believe that ET is that dumb. But either way, if he is or he isn't, he need to be up out of here. We need to be what Brillo say, rolling smoke. Yeah, that's what ET needs.
Right.
Okay, yeah, for
Definitely to be
sure.
attacked.
Moochie. We got to talk about this one little part, and I just want to know if I'm making too much of it, because a lot of times you pick up on
Look
a lot
at
of
Rock
stuff.
face. I'm sorry.
you, you be picking up stuff that I absolutely do not pick up on, girl. Sometimes when they be making these things, they be doing the most. It be so funny sometimes. I just roll with it because I thought it was funny. But you pick up on a lot of stuff sometimes that sometimes I just don't pick up on. But I was honing in on one thing that Juke said in this conversation. She said, "How did she die?" And I'm like, she was sick. Why are we asking how did she die? Are they trying to set this up to where it will come out that Rock gave her that medicine? Do you think that is where they're trying to go with this?
I saw that. That's what my antennas went up with that. I feel like it's a possibility that if you find out that Rock did that, that'll be the reason she take out um Rock if she does do it. I don't think it would be because of the other thing. That's the only way I could see her doing that to her aunt.
Okay,
Ain't nobody
that's a.
care about that lady like that.
I mean that part too, but it's just the fact that she said it, and I was like, this lady had cancer, and she was on her last leg. Why would we even care?
You know.
How did she go? We know she's gone because she
But
was
she was,
at the last stages.
yeah, she was dying. No, who's investigating it? Nobody's investigating it.
Did you hear
Yeah.
what Juke said though? That's what I'm saying. Juke specifically asked a
How
very
did she
specific
die?
question.
Yeah,
Very
how
specific.
she died, right? Isn't that what she said?
And I just thought to myself, why does that matter?
Only way I think it
Well,
was
she died. Okay, where the hell Juke doing? Where's she been? Because she's dying because she had kidney cancer. She died because she was on stage 4, 5, or 10. You know, she was skin and bones. I mean, so she was dying anyway. Even if Rock didn't put the medicine in the IV,
Yeah.
she was going down another day or two, a week or so. Anyway, she was going
Yeah.
down.
I
So
mean, listen, we all understand that. We all get it. I'm simply asking, did the writers sneak that part in there for a reason? Go, Nita.
I was thinking for me, the way I thought, because I felt like I'm watching Juke move. Earlier in episode 6, she told Rock that Kanan is grown and you need to listen to him. Then in this episode, she was sitting up there asking questions like that. And also, too, she did not tell Rock when she was openly asking her to her face about what is up with Kanan. She did not reveal that he thinks that she's behind Fame. She's not revealing these things. So what I think Juke is doing, I think she's getting to an age where she needs to decipher who needs what information. And I think she asked Rock that question just to see how she was going to handle it. You know what I'm saying? It's like almost like I'm just going to see how you going to play it out. Even if she might have thought it might have happened, or so, I just think that she's just watching people moving and dispersing information the way she needs to disperse it. But I don't feel like she really want to be all a part, like all in this game, like they all are. Like she's trying to play the sidelines. She ain't trying to be fully in. So I just think she's just watching and not showing her hand too soon. She's not doing too much. So I just think it's a lot going on there. But you gotta watch Juke. She's not telling Rock. So we thought that she trusts Rock, but it feels like she's withholding information.
Yeah,
I
I thought it
agree.
was
I got what?
interesting that she asked that question because on Saturday when I did my live, I was asking people, "Do y'all think that's gonna come back up? Like, is any of them gonna find out that she did, give her what she was asking for, or do you think they just gonna move along away from it?" And so when she asked, I was like, and Rock was like, she just went because they did say it was gonna be any day now. I also found it interesting that she didn't tell Rock that, Kanan is thinking it's you that's behind this whole damn famous thing. You don't pay off the damn cops. It did feel like she was just reading her,
Well,
besides
do,
her telling her that she would pack everything up for her.
well, do y'all think that Juke will take out her aunt?
I don't know. That part I don't know, but we'll
Yeah.
double back to that when we get to
Mm-hmm.
the next
I
whatchamacallit.
hope
Let me
not.
go ahead and check these. Yeah, I hope not either. I figured it was snaps and pops while y'all kept saying it was Howard. First of all, everybody did not say it was Howard. Come on now.
I said it was.
Everybody had their own opinions about who it was, sir.
Look, I switched up 4 or 5 times, so you can't go by
Okay,
me.
I was
You
going to say
can't
there
go
was
by
a
me
time
because
when
every other week I switch up on something. So
okay, I think I said I don't even. I said I think I'm just watching. I don't even know no more. But
yeah, me too.
I
I'm
did
just
agree
watching
with
for the
Moochie.
entertainment more than
I thought
anything.
she had a great theory. I thought that would be the one that was most likely, but I really didn't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't had no clues. I was surprised because I still can't figure out what relation he had with Snap and Pops. Snap and Pops is trying to save their own butts, girl. Like that's what they trying to do. They are always trying to stay ahead of the game, thinking that something that Kanan does is going to come back to them. If Famous did have anything, they didn't care if he did or didn't. They just got a smidge of he might, and there they go. It's just crazy to me. They threw together this storyline. Famous didn't know anything for real, and Kanan wasn't messing with Famous anymore. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Famous knew anything, but I
No,
don't
but
know.
I think that song, that 411 song, did it. I think
Yeah.
it's that
You think
song.
what's the 411? Yeah, maybe so. And when Juke asked Rock didn't respond, which will make Juke suspect Rock. Um, yeah, Juke
And
definitely is an
the only
observer.
thing that I knew that Famous knew is that he found out that Howard was Kanan's father.
Oh yeah, he
That's
did know
yeah.
that.
He
He
knew
knew.
that when
Yeah,
Kanan called Howard to get him out. Do
Yeah,
I
yeah,
sound better now,
he knew
y'all?
that. Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
don't
Yeah,
much better.
okay.
yeah,
I'm
you
just
definitely
messing
sound
with
better.
this. Yeah, he knew that when Kanan he knew that when that it how can I say it? I
Yeah,
think
we knew he scored the paperwork.
yeah.
Yeah, in his book bag. Yep.
Yeah,
So
so
he
he knew
knows
that
that from
part.
he knew that from when Rock put the pow pow in Kanan's knapsack. That's when
Mm-hmm.
he found out. The question is, did he say something to somebody about it? Where that happened? But now that it's pops and snaps, I don't think so. I think they figured, you putting everything on wax, and we need to get rid of you.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I agree with that. All right, yeah. So we got to move on towards, we're getting towards the end here. So we got Marvin who straight up tells Stefano that he doesn't know. I don't believe for a second that Stefano doesn't already know what it is. I think that he is trying to let Marvin dig his ditch, just continuing to lie to him. So I think that that's what he's doing. I think he already knows, and he's just playing Marvin at this point. And we kind of, when we go and look at the next season, not the next season, the next episode, we're gonna really see that really like Stefano is a full of ish. Inga, I'm gonna start with you. Marvin sitting up here lying to Stefano over and over again about this. I know he gotta lie. I mean, I'm not saying he ain't supposed to lie because he gotta lie. But what I'm saying is, do you think Stefano already know?
First of all, why he serve him that nasty looking spaghetti? The spaghetti didn't even look good. Okay, I was looking at the food, but no, I think Stefano knows, and I think that he's probably, or he's have a strong suspicion. So maybe do he know to a T? I don't know, but he definitely, I think, was trying to feel Marvin. Now, it was funny when Marvin said, I don't get involved with white people's business or something like that. He said, I fell out laughing on that part too. But yeah, oh man, Marvin messed up. I love Marvin, but he has been disappointing me with these mess ups. I don't know. But yeah, I think Stefano knows, or he suspected very strongly.
Okay. Okay. Hey, that's good enough for me because I really feel like I think we're gonna see what's gonna all come with that on the next episode. But let's move on and talk about Crystal because Crystal tells Kanan like your mama didn't do this. The fact that Crystal can see this and the fact that Kanan can't see this just really irritates the hell out of me. Maybe it's because she's somebody who's looking at it from the outside and really, really paying attention, and Kanan is acting off of emotion. But Nita, talk to me about just Crystal in this moment and her saying like, look, your mama didn't do this. And the fact that Kanan is like, look, you got to get out of here because he's starting to see that it's the people around him that seems to be dropping.
Right, right. Absolutely. Like for me, I was with Crystal or whatever, and she just left just a moment too late. Just a moment too late. Too bad she couldn't get out of here. But she's always been telling him some good stuff. Now, what she did to Jude, that's something else differently. How she handles Rock, that's something differently. But I feel like she's always kind of been on the up and up with Kanan. And it's too much. Kanan is inside baseball, so he can't see the forest for the trees. And he's a young black man that don't want to listen to nobody. He think he know everything. So that's another factor that plays into this whole thing. He's biased against his mother. His mother has done some things that has violated his trust, rightfully so. But if you take yourself outside of it and you just be like, was it for my benefit? Was it to my detriment? Like what was the intention? Forget how it made you feel, but what was the intention? What was the motive? Like if you kind of, but he's too young to do that, so it's so frustrating. But Crystal, girl, I don't know, girl, they about to get you, girl.
Girl, you about to be up out of there. Speaking of Crystal, y'all, Crystal goes over and she has a moment with Rock. Moochie, I'm gonna come to you with this one. She has a moment with Rock. She's like, she's worried about Kanan when it's all said and done. She wants her to help him. Now, unfortunately, Kanan doesn't want Rock's help. I think we all know that at this point. But Crystal, for whatever reason, believes that, Rock can do whatever it is to try to help Kanan in some way because all of his friends are dying and he's going to do something that he's going to regret. And I wanted to say, girl, he has done a lot already, but, it is what it is. Talk to me about Crystal and Rock and I don't even know. I mean, maybe even lean into like this kind of relationship that they have. Was Crystal right when she says that so Rock says only a mother, I can only do so much as a mother, and then Crystal says that's the same BS that my mom used to say when she didn't want to take responsibility or accountability, something like that. I'm sorry if I'm twisting it up, but she said something along those lines. The only reason why I didn't fully agree with her statement was because Kanan won't allow Rock to help him. And he's been pushing her away in every single moment. And that's what the hard part has been. So I don't know. What were your thoughts on her statement and what she said?
Her statement that she said, I hope Rock connects with it as far as putting all the pieces together, because she kind of gave her a clue there, and Rock usually is good enough to analyze stuff and figure it out. So when she said, I can't tell you who he thinks it is, I want to say she knows, she has an idea that she's thinking that you got to look at it like how he, even though Crystal was telling him, look how she was crying at the memorial service and this and that, she looked so sad. Kanan held his hand with his mother when they went to go see D Wiz. So, he's not thinking, he's going back to that when she said all of that. So he's still thinking that it's his mother. And I just hope that it's caught in the nick of time.
Okay. So with that being said, I want to swing back to this whole kidnapping. I want to stay on Crystal for a second. I'm going to come to you, Tamieka. What were your thoughts when the police got on that bus and they went for Crystal? Because I didn't see it coming. I thought she was going to get gone. I really didn't see it coming. What were your thoughts?
Child, y'all know I don't care for Crystal, but I was scared for her. I wanted her to, I know she couldn't run, but I really wanted her to grow. I wanted her to be like, I need to call my damn parents. Like, I was like, oh my God, what they gonna do to her? And the fact that she was like, how the hell y'all even knew I was on this bus? So how long was they following her? Did they follow her from Kanan house to Rock house? That means they know where Rock is living at. Like, everything about this is bad. And just side note, I be paying attention to the food too, Inga, baby. We here because Marvin over here inhaling that damn spaghetti didn't even look like it was worth inhaling. I know Marvin
It
loves his
looked
food.
dry.
That freaking
It looked
and the
gray.
one Crystal made. I said, where the hell is the meatballs, the cheese, the freaking bread, the salad? I'm sorry, y'all, but
Yeah, it wasn't no salad.
It wasn't no appetizing, nothing with that. But I'm scared for Crystal with this part. I don't want to see her tortured by the damn cops. Like that's taking it a little too far for me. I ain't like it.
Because despite all of Crystal's evil ways, like I said, what I don't like about her is the way that she handled Juke and the way that she did Juke's little girlfriend-ish type, whoever she was. I can't think of her name at the moment, but her. Like, I don't like the way that Aisha, I don't like the way that she handled them, and I don't like the way she talked to Rock. But y'all all know I got a soft spot for Rock, and I don't like nobody coming.
Yeah, when she talked to Rock like that, I was like, Rock should slap the shit out of her. But I thought she was going Rock house to tell her Kanan think it's you. I was like, damn it, none of
That's
y'all.
what I thought too.
Nobody want to say shit.
No, I thought that when she showed up at Rock's door with her suitcase, I thought she was gonna ask to move in.
Me too for a second too. Like those were the first two things. I said, oh, she's gonna stay here with Rock because she said that's gonna be the safest place for her. And she about to tell her that Kanan think it's her. I was like, okay, we're about to get somewhere. And then when none of that happened, I said, well, damn, okay, dang, Crystal. Yeah. But last but not least, y'all, we got to talk about Lulu. Lulu said, I'm back, baby. Okay, Lulu let them fools sit out there. He knew what was going on. See, that's why we know that Be Real ain't Be Real, okay? That's why we know that Be Real really is Be Fake, Be Dummy, Be Stupid, Be all of these things, because he didn't even peep what was happening. Lou said, no, they're going to come for us. Like, he already knew that they were coming for them, and he already had a plan, and he was ready to go. He executed that plan, and then we saw that smirk on his face, and we said, damn it, Lou is back. Oh, he here. Okay, like he's done. He is done playing whatever this was he was playing. He done with it. And he back and he ready to go, and he ready to go take out some people. Rock might get her muscle back. You know what I'm saying? Like her other muscle back. So it is what it is. I just want to know each person's feelings on this last scene, and then we will go into looking at the trailer so that we can go ahead and get up out of here. Start with you, Tamieka, then Nita, then Inga, then Mooch.
I ain't no joke. That's all. Like, Lulu, stop playing in his face. See? All these people was dumb, okay? Be Real picked the two dumbest people he could besides himself to go do this damn robbery with. Like, why was y'all so pressed that y'all still wanted to go? He telling you the people moved the stuff since the robbery happened, so I don't have no way to get them. You still talking about, no, y'all gonna do it anyway. Like, why they couldn't go find their own people to rob? They was just begging to be taken out. Oh, we gonna sit out here all night. We don't care how long it takes. Okay, now you're gonna be sitting your ass in a damn grave.
That part.
Sitting in the car.
Right. Nita, you go.
Sitting in the car.
Okay, that part. You go, Nita.
Oh, me. Child, when I tell you I was mad that Lulu, like, I feel like he had to be kind of diplomatic, but I felt like he shouldn't even have came to the rescue for Be Stupid like that. Like, what? Like, but I still feel like he may have something in the back pocket, and because first of all, Be Stupid, he not even sounding good in the booth no more. Like,
thank you.
Where is your value at? Like, I mean, we can see where E.T. he got a little bit of value. He know how to do stuff, but Be Stupid, he ain't even doing that in the booth no more. So I really feel like I wish he would have put his foot down with that, and I feel like it's gonna kick him in the butt because there were 3 guys doing that heist. It was 4 of them. Be Stupid he sat outside, probably was getting recorded on camera, acting all stupid or whatever, and then they in there doing God knows what, and I'm just like, I just didn't want him to come to the rescue for him, but I hope that he finishes it up, because in the trailer it looked like the third person coming back for some. revenge. So we'll see.
Yeah, something's going on. Inga binga, ginger snaps.
Hey, y'all know I'm happy that to see Lil doing his thing,
Yeah.
and they had the perfect song at the end. Eric B and Rakim. That was the perfect song at the end of this that episode. Yeah, he's and that be stupid. He's not even worth. Look, he wasn't trying to protect that guy. Lou was not gonna let nobody come and get him and threaten him. It wasn't even about be dummy,
Right.
because I think he'll take out be dummy if he need to. So yeah, he's a wasteless character.
He really
I
is.
mean,
It looked like he had some.
we got
It
more
looked
out
like
of ET than we did this guy. This guy was just stupid.
No,
yeah.
definitely.
It looked like he had a little bit of like there may have been a little hope for him in the beginning. Like, okay, what is Be Rilla about to really be about? But then he just fell flat.
I
Moochie.
never had no hope. I didn't never had no hope. As soon as I
I mean, he
saw
came in like he
his
was like a little gangster, but
I
I
saw his
mean,
face and I said he looked dumb. I knew from the beginning. I didn't like him. As soon as we saw him at the prison, at the jail.
Mm-hmm.
No, send him back to Rikers Island. That's what they should do. Send him back there.
Moochie.
I feel like he messed up Lou with this, but I like the fact that he came back and he's on point. We getting season 1 Lou. You saw the twinkle in his eye come back after he let those pow pows off. Okay, but as far as B Rilla, I feel like he's a loose end, and I hope for the retaliation they go after B Rilla and take him out, and that'll just 86 everything. It'll look like he had everything to do with that.
Okay, yeah, that works. That makes sense to me. That absolutely works. Um, let me see where we at. Where we at? Okay,
Oh,
y'all. So the
I know
last.
what else I had to say. You know what? Where I think Lulu messed up walking in that bookstore though.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Cameras. I don't think it's cameras around at the house.
But it was a lady in
there.
there. That lady at the desk.
Exactly. That's why I think he messed up. But I don't think that I just think he messed up by walking in there like that because they know what he capable of. And I just feel like he might have spread himself too thin with that, where it might be some type of retaliation, or they're gonna be questioned by the police, and we gotta hope that this little nigga don't fold. Talking about Be Rilla.
Be Rilla. Okay, that's what's up. Nita, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. I know you got to get up out of here to go to the other live. We're about to round this on down. Y'all, the last part, I came up with this at the last minute because I felt like this episode had a lot of people like upset with a lot of different people. And I just want to know, who are y'all dragging? You got 30 seconds or so. Go ahead and drag whoever it is that you need to drag. And I mean, just drag. Say what you got to say. Drag them. What one character, if you had to choose one that just absolutely ran you hot this episode, that did something that was just so stupid, you was just like, ugh, I can't stand it. Now, normally I probably would have chose Kanan, but to be fair, honestly, it wasn't even Kanan for me. Like, the people that I was most disappointed in this episode was Snaps and Pops. Like, I felt like Snaps and Pops was doing way too much. I felt like there was no rhyme or reason for them to have the setup that we see where they're going with this. They're trying to set Kanan up. They're using Kanan and they're trying to get to Rock. And it's just irritating the hell out of me that Dumb and Dumber are doing such dumb-ish, because it doesn't make sense. They think that they're making good business sense with all of these little moves that they're making, pretty much trying to cross in, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're trying to low-key be cool with all of these different parties, but at the same time, because they're trying to put their hands in all of these little different pots. but then for whatever reason they have it out for Rock. And I'm just like, that's the main one that you need to be cool with. Like that's the one that you need to be trying to be on the up and up with. But trying to turn a son against his mom is just like they just out of line for that. And I couldn't do it. I didn't want to do it. I hated them in this episode. I've never liked these two. And this episode just fully solidified it for me. Anytime I cannot stand you more than I can't stand Kanan in the episode, you know you done it. So it is what it is. Tamieka, who you dragging?
I don't even know. Um, I'm gonna go with Garcia for being a waste of space, child. He is going around talking to Unique, talking to Juke, talking to everybody, but who the hell he need to be talking to? This man ain't solved a damn thing this whole season. Okay, another useless, wasteless ass cop.
Okay, that part. Inga, who you dragging?
Yeah, Garcia definitely need to be drugged by his head up and down the streets of Queens. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he need to go. And oh, I just wanted to mention I don't, about that Phil Russo. I loved how he told Unique, that's not my problem if you ain't got no connect. Go out and get another one, but bring me my damn money. I did like that. He because he thought that Unique was going. Unique thought that Phil would go out there and get this tug of war with him with Rock, and Phil Russo like, hell no, he not doing that. That's your problem. You handle all that. Just bring me my money. I just wanted to mention that from early about Phil Russo. Um, yeah, but I think who I'm dragging, I guess. Oh man, Marvin, Berilla. Nah, I don't know. There's so many on there. It could be anybody. I'm gonna say.
Just go pick one. Just one. Just pick
be
one.
stupid. Be stupid. Be stupid guy. Because he caused this whole problem. Lou could have just been in the studio doing what he's supposed to do, and he you know now he got Lou back into doing things. So
that part. Moochie, last up, who you dragging, Moo?
I'm dragging the little dope fiend at the Chinese restaurant. He is a waste of space. I can't stand him. I'm just waiting for Rock to smack the pee out of him. It's like I'm just waiting for Rock to smack this nigga. She been wanting to smack him for the longest. When she can't deal with him, but I think he's gonna end up getting knocked around by Marvin.
You gonna get knocked around by Marvin?
I don't understand this though about that because at this point now you don't need that dope head. So why don't you just get rid of him? You can get somebody else to drive these trucks.
Not even drive the trucks. He not driving the trucks. You get somebody else to delegate the orders.
Yeah, he gets. Why is she still? That's why that part of the story is dumb to me because I just said I don't understand. You know this guy's a problem, so even if you don't want to line him, just get somebody else to be in charge. You don't need to have him.
Yeah, maybe she just buying time. But we're gonna go ahead and look at the trailer, y'all, and we're gonna just give our final predictions, and then we up out of here. Let me go ahead and see if it'll play.
Something fucked up's happened. Fame, OC, Crystal.
You don't know that all that's connected, though.
Nothing ever works out for us, Juke.
You loyal to your family. I'm loyal to mine.
Marvin talked to me about replacing you.
Fuck this all up, Marvin.
Kanan fucking stuff. Welcome, my brother.
Okay.
This little mother father.
Yeah, he wants see him and Kanan probably will end up going and try to work with just because he hates his mother so much. He probably will go and try to work with Rice Krispie and Unique just to go against his mother. This is stupid.
Okay, that's how Inga feel about it. Moochie, what did you think about the trailer? What are your thoughts?
I'm worried for Rock now because now you got this boy gonna be down with Unique and he want to take out his mother. So you know he's liable to do something crazy, but is he gonna do the same thing that he did to Ronnie though? That's where I'm going with that too, you know. So
Yeah.
is he gonna is he trying to get down with him to get close to see if he's responsible for any of this?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Tamika, thoughts on the trailer?
Oh Lord Jesus, Stefano gotta go, and Snap Crackle Pop gotta damn go too. They pissing me the hell off. They gonna be trying to come back and tell Kanan that it's his mama that did it to give him the confirmation to put him against his freaking mother. Then on top of that, you got Unique in the mix, and then you got Stefano. Since it didn't work with telling Marvin, "Oh, put your sister to the side." Now she gonna tell her that it was his idea and he want to push it to the side so he could put a gap in between. Everybody trying to split the damn family up, and I'm sick of it. And they all
Okay,
gotta
that
And
go.
that's a
part.
lie because he never said he wanted to push his sister out the
Exactly.
way.
And I
He
hope
just kind
Rock
of,
is
yeah.
gonna be smarter than that anyway. She gonna shut him down just like Marvin shut him down. But it's the principle that he even would come out his damn face with that.
And I think that's what Rock has been low key saying to Marvin. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you. First of all, you don't learn your lesson messing with these jokers. Like, you should have learned
Exactly.
your lesson the last time. But at the end of the day, if you weren't backdooring me, he wouldn't even be able to say this at all. Because
Right.
if you weren't doing, and I don't mean it like he's doing it in a bad way, because I know he's just trying to make extra money and stuff. But the thing is like y'all need to be on the same page if y'all in this business, knowing that these people are what they are. So it
Mm-hmm.
is what it is. I'm excited for the
The
next
only thing
episode, y'all.
said that was accurate is the fact that you got the famous, you got OC, and you got Crystal. He's right. And at the end of the day, I think that even when it comes to OC, even though he's pissed that OC took his money, he know he didn't do that by himself, and that whoever he was with is the person that took him out. So I'm hoping that he do have another play at hand that we don't know about when it comes to this whole unique situation. They got my
Absolutely.
now, yeah.
Mm.
Absolutely. Well, y'all, that was the end of the episode. Those are our predictions for now. We can't wait to hang out with you guys on next week to go over next week's episode. But what do you got going on your channel, Tamieka, and then Inga, and then Moochie?
Well, y'all know I be just hopping in the car, going from Queens to the DMV to Texas and all around with the ladies, talking with them about some things, some of these different shows that we got out here. And I did do Self Care Saturday and what you should be watching if y'all didn't get to see that. And I did a review for Love at the Lockup. And that's pretty much it for now.
Okay. Inga Benga.
Oh, wait a minute. Where y'all at? Okay. What I got coming up? Oh, I just dropped before I went to did this live. I dropped my own live or take on Raising Kanan. So that's just up here now. And then Tuesday, Tamieka and I do a Godfather Harlem. I don't know if Moochie is now if she's really fully back yet, if she's joining us or not, but Godfather Harlem on Tuesday at 9:05 p.m. So and then maybe something else at the end of the week.
Okay. Mooch.
What I got going on, we gonna I still gotta do my little review, my thoughts on the episode. So I'll be putting something up or maybe go live tomorrow. I know I'll be live at 9 with Lamont. So I should be live tomorrow afternoon to talk about Raising Canaan and make a couple of predictions. Godfather Harlem will be up too. And I will be doing a trailer breakdown Tuesday for Raising Canaan and Wednesday for Godfather Harlem. So keep y'all notifications on. I'm back and Queens is in the building, y'all.
Okay, Queens is in the building. Okay, she is back, backity back, back. So anyway, y'all, as far as my channel is concerned, Tamieka and I and Kay, we do Handmaid's Tale. If you're watching that, definitely check us out. We do that on Wednesdays. We are also going to be doing You, and I forgot to send you a message, Tamieka, to tell you that it's going to be on Friday, but I'll talk to you about that. But we are going to be doing You. If you watch You, we're going to be doing the full season of You and talking about that and how all of that went down. Also, Never Ever Met, if you're looking at that reality show. Khandi Luv, Miss Kira, Shayna, and Mo 69, we're all talking about that. And then, of course, on Sundays, we do Raising Kanan. And if you did not check out, if you watch Ruthless, if you didn't check out the Ruthless finale, you can definitely go and check that out. But that is it, y'all. And we're about to get up out of here. Thank you to everybody in the chat who came through. We appreciate you guys. It's too many of y'all to name, but y'all know we appreciate y'all. And we will talk to y'all later.
Are you gonna be in love with me? I want you and need you to be. Yeah. Are you gonna be